What? Are you choking?
Now stop. When somebody is coughing or choking when they're eating, our natural instinct is to run and pat their back, or in some culture, even pat their head, or offer them some water.
Did you know that both these techniques are not safe?
So, what happens when you're coughing? Your windpipe and food pipe are right next to each other in your throat. Sometimes the food accidentally enters the windpipe instead of the food pipe. So it's your body's natural safety reaction to try and expel the food out by coughing. Why do you think drinking water while somebody is coughing is not good?
Well, when the person is trying to swallow, and as you said, it's gone the wrong way, and the person is trying to work it out by coughing, and the focus is right there. Now you make them swallow something else. I guess it's like adding fuel to fire, and the water is going to get back into the windpipe again.
So when you're coughing, what happens is that your body is trying to build the pressure under your throat to expel the food out. So when you're patting, you're disrupting the pressure that your body is trying to build. So your coughing is going to be less forceful. Either a part of the food is going to go down the wrong way, or it's going to completely block the airway. Patting your back or on your head when somebody is coughing, it's not good. What can you do to help when somebody is choking or coughing? Just stay calm. As long as the person is coughing, that also means that he's breathing. So let the person cough. You stay calm. And then you don't want to make the person nervous. So just, if at all you want to help, you can just say, hey, you're doing a good job. Keep coughing. Just get it out.
How about you give us some tips on how not to get into the situation?
Here are the few tips that you can follow while eating to eat safe. The first and foremost point would be to sit upright when you're eating. So no laying down in bed or in your recliner to eat. Taking small bites and small sips. Chewing your food really well before you swallow. Taking your time while you're eating, not rushing through your meal. Taking a sip of water to clear any food particles that's left in your mouth after every few bites. And the most important thing is not to talk or laugh when you're eating, because we use the same muscles for swallowing, eating, and breathing. And when you tend to swallow, when you're trying to do all three at the same time, it's going to mess it up, and you may end up inhaling the food instead of swallowing it. And in spite of doing all this, if you happen to cough, let it cough. Let the body take care of itself.
Okay, so this works for someone who's coughing but they're choking. How about if someone chokes on something large that has completely blocked their airway and they cannot cough?
That's when it calls for immediate attention. So you have to really act quick in this instance to save the person. Watch your next video.